Welcome back to Bleed With Me podcast. I have some very special guests tonight. I've got Sean as my host. I got Ellelecktric as my host.
Yo.
If you guys want to say hi, what up?
Hey, it's Sean Bowtie.
It's Ellelecktric.
We have the artist, the musician, actor, screenwriter, one of my favorite dudes around the Bay, Skinner, has graced us with his presence.
Snaps.
Woo!
I'm snapping. Can you hear my snaps? Okay.
Hi. Yeah.
No, we talked.
Oh, yeah, you can't hear snaps. It's so weird. Okay.
Oh, wait.
So welcome.
Snap it. Yeah, hi. Well, how's it going? Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're honored. This is great.
Of course.
Like Lupe and I said, or Elle and I said, we met you a few times around the Bay doing like Comic-Cons and Ape and stuff like that. And yeah, you've always been such a chill guy. So I figured I'd ask if you come on because we were actually planning to do an episode about your art anyway. Because I was so I was like, well, maybe I'll just ask him to come. Like we did Lori Lipton at one point, and I was like, she said she listened, which was like a big deal, and I was like, oh, Lori Lipton, oh my god. But
wow, that's like an actual real artist.
I didn't even ask her. I was like, I don't think I could ask her. Plus, she's in LA, and I knew you were in the Bay, and it's kind of like, hey, what's up, Bay Area stuff.
You should just ask anybody.
I have been trying. I've been hitting up Boots Riley a lot because I'm in love with him and the I'm a Virgo shit and all in the coup and all of that. And so yeah, I've been trying the local heroes of mine. So it's working.
Yeah, I would see Boots at the coffee shop down the street. And before pandemic, I would see him because I was like, oh, I know his car.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'd always go to this coffee shop because I like strong, pretentious coffee.
Same.
It was at States, I think it was. Anyway, on 40th. And it was cool just to see him and like just hear his ideas and talk and stuff like that. And I met him at a party like 8 years ago or something, and it was next door to my house, and he and I was like, hey, can I give you one of my books? I was really pumped to meet him, and he came over and he's all, hey, I'm working on this movie, and he was working on Sorry to Bother You, and he was like, I got this script, I think Patton Oswalt, maybe he wants to be in it, or I don't know, like. But he was like writing the script and he was telling me about it. And I was like, dude, I think this is going to be good, man.
It's one of my favorite.
Same.
This sounds, it's great.
It's one of my favorite.
I love when other people talk to me about it and they're like, oh my God, have you seen this movie, Sorry to Bother You? It's the most insane movie I've ever seen. And I was like, yeah, it's amazing. It's like always people have like something to say about that movie.
It's like he's a super creative guy in so many facets, and he's uninhibited with his ability to connect to like what's magic about the world. He's idealistic about the things he believes in, but he is like, I don't know, he's like such a perfect balance of all the things that I believe in. You know, it's like he really is like a hero to me in so many ways, like politically, creatively, just how he holds himself, like how he just sees people as people. Like he's not somebody that subscribes to hierarchies. He you know, I admire him so much, and it's really awesome to like see him around. I'd see him at the YMCA when I do my classes and shit. Like, Boots, what's up, man?
Yeah, I used to serve him breakfast all the time when I worked at the Temescal Cafe. He used to come in and eat like all the time. And I'd be like shoving through him. I'm like, I will ring him up. I was like, let me get this customer. Like, hello, sir.
Yeah, he's very like, he's into
so
like
excited.
a lot of fiction and comics. And
yeah.
I haven't seen any of I Am Virgo yet, but I'm gonna watch it. I'm pumped.
It's so much about comics. Like it's a huge part of the story, and I'm excited for season 2. I'm like, it ends on a cliffhanger, and you're just like, wait, when is it coming back? Like, it's really so amazing. And I love to see Oakland showcased in his work too.
I know, man.
And just to have these fantastic stories in a place that's so familiar, it's so nice.
Yeah, it seems like it's like Oakland has been having a moment for the last like 4 or 5 years. It seems like films and there's a lot of films and Ryan Coogler and Black Panther and there's
Totally.
it just feels like there's a lot of like love and appreciation for Oakland in a way. And it's like it's really interesting too because again, it's the things that the kind of like the cultural casualties that Oakland has suffered has been at the hands of capitalism, and the cultural contributions that Oakland has to offer is like the opposite of capitalism.
Unlimited. I know.
It's so interesting. You have like all this music, all this art, all these films, all these creatives, all these like Afrofuturism, like all this visionary stuff. And I think that like it's so crazy because you just go, oh yeah, it was, it's sort of Silicon Valley. I mean, if you lived here, you kind of saw the most insane rent increase, kind of nightmare sort of influx of things. But it was all based on tech stuff that was extremely speculative. So it was like as soon as the speculation sort of stops, the whole process and the whole focus and the whole inundation of like tech people from, other states who have no idea about what it means to contribute to the actual community they're moving to, or kind of like, I don't know. It's just been like sort of ground zero for a lot of this sort of push and pull of like what Oakland really is versus like what big money has kind of like tried to make it become or something.
Yeah. And the big money is not coming in the right way, honestly. But yeah.
Well, it's like
not
well,
always.
you also see too. It's really interesting where big money also. I mean, like the sports teams here were incredibly beloved by Oakland. It was like Oakland is an extreme, powerful underdog type city, and cause it's sort of because San Francisco is right there, and San Francisco kind of like takes up all the, kind of
the star.
Yeah.
Right, it's the star, but
They call
Oakland
it the
is
city.
like,
fuck you.
yeah,
Fuck
Oakland
you.
is the real star.
Right.
Oakland is the
The
real star
jewel.
of it all, and like, but then like the A's are leaving, the Raiders left, and like, all that money to get the Golden State Warriors to San Francisco. I mean, that's sort of indicative of like the loyalty that rich, institutions and billionaires have to the people that make it possible for them to thrive. And it's like, I don't know, it's just like to observe it all. It's just weird. And, I can't control any of it, so I don't get mad about it, but it's just like disappointing,
It is. I'm hoping we can take it back.
Yeah.
I hope we can take it back. I'm like, maybe if we stick around, we can like wait it out, and they'll, everyone will leave, or maybe we can make it weird again. I don't know, but like, I'm just not gonna give up.
A new team, the Bad News Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get the sandlot.
I'll wait out this bullshit. But yeah,
There are a lot of like,
we'll see.
I feel like cool places in Oakland where there are a lot of artists and like creative people coming together still. So I believe in that. I think it'll keep growing and hopefully strike some kind of balance. I don't think it'll ever go back to the lawlessness that it used to be, which I loved. But
there's still a little bit of it, though. I see it.
Yeah.
And I fucking love it. It's like,
come on, we almost bought mushrooms from that guy on the folding table,
know.
dude, on Friday. What are you talking about, lawlessness? That guy was like, it's legit. I have an Instagram, and I was like, I love you.
That's like one of those still thriving things, is that kind of thing. But I mean, like
that's still
big
lawless
spaces for art that's like totally unregulated,
Well, yeah.
Yeah, there's some stuff like that. It's like, I mean, it's a little harder to come by, I mean, I just like, I don't know, like just like the potential that it could even happen still in Oakland is like, it just feels that the sort of the scrappy, punky kind of, you know, I don't know, DIY spirit will just thrive here no matter what, kind of. So
True.
Yeah.
there's just, it's like, oh, there's an art show over here. There's like a new space over here. There's a new weird
Yeah.
thing. That's crazy cool. You know, so, and I love to support it and go to it. And, you know, I mean, I even just like the Parkway Theater is like a perfect little punky, scrappy little kind of like bohemian spot to just go sit on a couch and watch a movie and drink like and eat pizza and drink a beer or something. And I don't know. It's that's all the charm of living in a city like this, you know? And I think that like when I've lived in other cities, when I lived in Sacramento, it seemed like it was having a identity crisis because you had there's the people who create the organic culture, right? So you allow the city to kind of become what it's going to become. That's what happens with like Austin or Portland or LA or whatever. But when I was in Sacramento, you had like the organic culture, but then it was always butting heads with the city council who is like, well, we want our town to be known as, you know, having a nice restaurant or something. And it's like, oh, do you? That's fine, I guess. And then they subsidize a McCooney's or whatever. And then like all these sort of amazing, you know, art spaces and weirdo chaos places where things are happening and it's just really just popping up and artists and musicians are happening, all this shit. And then those places get choked out by cops and, you know, shut down and everything's shut down and everything and nothing's happening. And then basically, you know, you get this homogenized sort of, you know, bistro fucking mall or whatever the fuck, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I do know.
I don't know, man. I feel like I'm coming off all negative, but I'm not trying to be.
No,
It's true. You know, it's our reality that we live in.
Yeah, but yeah, it's true. And we moan about it all the time where it's like the landlords and the techies and oh my God.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I've been here since the early 90s, so I get it. You know, I used to pay $150 a month for my room at the barn, you know. Shout out
That's
to
crazy.
the barn.
The 90s, you've seen it really seen it change like.
And then like from living in those punk houses where it's like 17 people in one house and people like I rented out my closet twice for someone to sleep in for like $50 a month. It's like, and now it's like you couldn't even afford to live with your friends half the time in the houses I used to rent. Like they're probably renting them for so much, like 6-bedroom houses. Like what? We couldn't rent that anymore.
Young wild kids renting out.
I'm telling you,
closets.
ruining people's lives. Let's be honest. But whatever. Fuck it.
Better not be doing nothing nasty in that closet. That's an extra $50 a month.
Yeah. It's just Richie. But yeah, I love Oakland though, and I'm glad to be back in the Bay. I really missed it. There's nowhere like it, and so, and I'm glad we got to catch up with you and talk about all the stuff you're doing too. Like I'm super excited. I follow you all the time on Instagram, and I've been watching you do the Skin Crawl, coming out with that, and the Shrine of Abominations, and all the stuff with High on Fire. So I'm just like, dude, tell me everything. But first, we have to do What Are You Drinking? We always forget this. We get carried away, and it's supposed to be the segment.
What are you drinking? I'm just drinking water. Because I just went and did this like exercise boot camp shit before I came to meet you guys. So I'm like, I better get hydrated or else my muscles are gonna fucking get.
You just start shaking.
Gonna melt.
Yeah.
No,
melt off your bones.
But I had a drink the other night that was good. It was like this like bourbon and at this cool Ethiopian spot over by Crisis Club. Do you know that art? That's a punky ass art space. Crisis Club. No. You got to go there. It's on San Pablo. But anyways, this new Ethiopian spot, they moved from, I think, was it Broadway or something? Anyway, they gave me this incredible drink. It was like bourbon and whiskey and honey and stuff, and it was awesome. But I've been not like drinking too much, but Crisis Club is awesome. You'd love it. And it was like, so I went to it the other night and it was cool. And it's awesome because it's very like raw, like, you know, I'm like too old to be chilling there. You know what I mean? Like, it's like young, queer, punks, like, and I just wanted to be like, what's this fucking grandpa ass motherfucker just chilling? But I was like, hey kids, I like weird shit, man. I'm cool, man. Everything's cool.
I have a nice T-shirt on tonight, kids.
Yeah,
what do you think?
I got a little skull on my shirt. You know,
dude, I understand. I was saying that about going to Gilman Street. I'm like, I just feel creepy. I was like, I don't know. I would like to see some shows, but yeah, man, I'm almost 50. You know,
I know what you mean. My nephew
I'm almost
goes there.
50, and I'm gonna be like.
Yeah, the nephew, like, dude. Okay, so
I know, right?
My nephew goes there. I'm like, you're old enough to go places alone. What the fuck?
I know. And then you go there, and he's like, "Are you trying to keep an eye on me or something?" You're like, "No, man, no."
Yeah.
We're the same, man.
Yeah.
I'm young like you.
I hope he doesn't.
And then you
think
get
that
kicked
about
out, and
me.
they don't, and they're like, "I guess you were not keeping an eye on me, Aunt Mickey."
I know.
That would be my experience.
Yeah.
They'd be like, "That bitch just got me kicked out." Like, that's your aunt? Is that your fucking aunt? You're out of here too.
It's cool as hell.
Just kidding. Just joking. I'm not a troublemaker.
I haven't been
place.
there in a while.
I haven't been in a while either. I feel weird, but I'm trying to get over it. We went to some other show the other night, the Kilowatt, and I was not the oldest person there, so I felt better about that.
Hell yeah.
In a world where boats can be sentient,
Does that boat seem like it's staring at us?
a small seacraft has had enough of people walking all over it.
It seems to be getting closer.
It's done being taken for a ride,
Oh my god! It's ramming us!
and it's time for revenge.
No! Help!
Save the baby! Save my walrus!
From the makers of Tarantula Tornado and Real Big Snake, come the newest cruise into terror, Blood Voyage. Now it's up to Mr. Captain, the one person in this small beach town qualified and brave enough to take out the killer boat.
It crashed into my baby boy, Bubba. He was just minding his business, snorkeling for pigfish and flabber bits, when that evil boat done murdered my son.
Mr. Captain, you ought to stop this boat before the town's annual Savory Aspic Festival. Our entire economy depends on it.
I'll do it, but I'll need a bigger boat. And that singing crab from The Little Mermaid. I have a plan.
Captain, that crab isn't real.
Then God help us all.
Starring Stormy Timeshare as Mr. Captain, Constant Swinger as the mayor, and introducing Boat as Boat.
Captain, it's gotten control of the comm system.
You will not stop me. I hope you know how to swim, Captain.
Oh, I swim in my sleep for breakfast.
It's headed for the Jiggly Gelatin Party Raft.
I'll stop you, you damn dirty skiff.
Sorry, Captain. I am unanchorable.
Yeah, well, you can still sink.
They all boat down here, Captain. They all boat down here. Rated PG-14, because we threw in an extra fuck.
I kind of have to I have to do my best to just sort of not give a shit about any of that stuff, because I'm not like, it doesn't matter. I don't have any control over anything. I'm just sort of,
Right.
I like young people doing chaotic shit that annoys everybody. Yeah. I love it. I'm a fan.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not going to get in anybody's way. I'm just there to be like, all right, show me the chaos, you little fuckers.
Yeah.
You know, but
yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I don't know. I started working on this stop motion movie like 6 years ago with my friend Ross. He introduced himself to me at a show. It was a High on Fire. Wolf Bat. You know this dude, Dennis McNeil. He does this really cool like folk art, like pagan folk art, like installations and sculptures and paintings and stuff. And it was in San Francisco. And then High on Fire was also going to play the show out in the street. It was a big thing or whatever. And then this guy, Ross, introduced himself to me and said, hey, I want to make monsters. I want to make sculptures. I want to do shit. And I said, all right, cool. Here's my email. Here's my, you can email me and then show me, what you're doing and we can talk. And that's kind of like what I do just for anybody, because there are like a lot of people who want to do stuff and they have a lot of initiative. And I go, yeah, if you want to work on something cool, let's do it.
Right.
But it takes them kind of, getting in, making it happen, really. I like to I like to provide like a platform for things to happen. Like, yeah, let's do it.
Right.
But anyway, he sent me this cool video like the next day. This cool ass video. He made this stop motion video of this like wizard opening up a box, and this like horrible, evil little bat flew out of it and attacked him and all this shit. I was like, all right, dude, this is cool. And and then we did like a couple of commercials for Adult Swim, because I kind of like to try to like test people's, I don't know, like their ability to follow through on shit.
Yeah, totally.
Before I get involved, I'm like, all right, what do you got, kid? And then we did these cool commercials. They were awesome. And then we just started sort of working on it. And I was totally not, I was very, in a way, I just kind of like drew out this big, weird portal and a wizard in front of it. And I was all, let's do something like this. And then something terrible will come through the portal, And then it's like, cool. He's all, yeah, cool. That sounds good. And I was like, all right, cool. And then he like the next day or so made the portal. And then I was all, holy shit. All right, this guy's doing it. Okay, now let me write the rest of this, So then it kind of became this thing where I was like, okay, as time goes on, he's making the sculptures, he's making the environmental stuff. I'm going over to the studio we have in Richmond. And I'm helping him paint everything. I'm sculpting shit. I'm painting backdrops. I'm painting, like all this stuff. So it's very collaborative, but he's just been like working on it. So we've been doing it for 6 years. The reason it takes that long is because I'm just basically paying for the studio, and then he's working on it. And then we're like, all right, we'll finish this, and then maybe we can get some commercials or something out of the deal or whatever later.
Right.
Well, 6 years later, it's now like it's gonna be like 40 minutes long.
Wow.
It's this insane story that we've written, and that it's sort of revealed itself to be this like really interesting, beautiful, like strange thing that like nobody's really done anything like this. It's like there's some live action stuff, but it's all these outfits and suits we made.
Oh, cool. We love that.
Yeah, we just like I made a giant suit, I didn't make it. I had it made. Scott Bryan he does all this stuff for Guar and everything, and like so he did.
Awesome.
So then I had him like I gave him a drawing and a monster sculpt and said, okay, make this. So it's like 9 feet tall. You get into it and you can move it around and shit. And so we filmed that, and we made some wizards. So there's some like the monster suit is the main character in the film. So just like in that movie King Kong, where you see the little puppet and he's like, tweaking out and trying to eat a pterodactyl and, grab the girl and give her a little massage on her hip and back or whatever. So he's like, and then there's like the close up of the face, and it's a puppet face, and it's just like eyes are moving and shit. And then the big hand comes in and grabs her. So I was like, well, what if we do this shit where like there's a lot of stop motion, but then we intersperse some live action stuff, but with these giant suits. So I'm like, every time I'm doing like a print release or whatever, I'm like, all right, cool. I got some money now. I could pay this dude. He can make this and then pay this, So I've been kind of like trying to like give my friends jobs, whenever I can. And so then, but what happens is what's really funny is I help Phil Tippett on Mad God a couple
Okay, awesome.
and I assist him on that
Yeah.
a couple of days. This was before he institutionalized himself, and he was really seemed unhappy and was suffering. Okay. And I was just like there kind of volunteering, and I was like, all right, maybe I don't, and there was like a lot of young people there that volunteering, like interns and shit.
Right.
And I was like, I think I'm good. I'm gonna help a couple days, and then I think I'm just gonna kind of disappear into the shadows, and I'm gonna let these young people get fucking tortured, And so I bailed anyway. Years later, right? Years later, and I sent him a message, and I go, hey, I made these Ray Harryhausen prints. Would you like one? And he's like, hey man, where have you been? I'm like, and I'm like, oh wait, you remember me? Like, oh shit. I was kind of hoping you got me or whatever. Anyway, so I sent him the print, and he's like, let's hang out and have barbecue and stuff. So I was going to the Tippett Studios, hanging out, and it was awesome. I was like, we're friends, we're chilling, it's all good. And it was a different thing. He was in a better space, and I think he's doing better now.
That's great.
So yeah,
I love that fucking movie. His movie is amazing. I was telling everyone to watch that shit too. That was so good.
Get your mental health. Get your mental health together, everybody. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Very
We're trying.
So I go, hey, is it? I asked him one day. I go, hey, so I was hoping to use your guys' big green screen room to film some of this live action stuff. Are you cool with that? He's all, oh yeah, sure, no problem. When do you want me to be there?
Cool.
And I was all, oh, you want to be there? I was all, huh. Okay, well, you could be there. Yeah, sure, if you don't mind. He's all, oh, no, yeah, let's do it. And then he basically just kind of, I was trying to be very, I don't know, like careful not to push my luck, because this is like, I'm very grateful for what they're offering. But I think what he thought that I was asking him if he would film it for me.
Right.
And he said, yeah. And he was like, yeah. So he shows up, he's got his like fancy camera, and he's like directing the scenes and shit. And I was just like, all right, cool. This is what's happening. Cool.
That's amazing.
And so Phil Tippett's like directing the live action parts.
That's so amazing.
Oh my God, that's so crazy.
And I was like, all right, cool. Hell yeah. Good job, Phil. You're doing great.
Holy shit. That's amazing.
And I was like, this is wild shit, and I don't know, it was cool. So, and then we did the Kickstarter, and it was really positive and successful. And so I'm about to ship out everything, but basically we're filming the last like handful of scenes, and we're going to probably need like about 4 or 5 more months to do that. And then it'll be about 40 minutes. And it'll be it'll be awesome and crazy. And I've been basically, I talked to Cinedigm, which is they own that streaming service called Screenbox. It's sort of like a competitor to Shudder. And and they're cool. Actually, they're like really amazing what they're doing, and their model is cool. Like, they funded Terrifier 2, and then they put it in theaters, and it was really successful.
I saw it in the theater.
Oh,
I love that. I love that fucking movie.
Same, saw it in the theater.
I went to the theater to support it. I was like, fuck yes, in the theater.
I brought the guy I was dating at the time, and he was like,
So did
fully
I.
traumatized by it. And I was like,
Oh,
whoa, this is great.
Mine was.
He kept like covering his face and blocking his ears. Yeah. He wasn't
What?
You're
prepared.
like, you better get used to it, honey.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, it was.
I went with
it
Omar.
was fucking
It
almost
was great.
3 hours. It was wild.
I know. I know. I was like,
Yes. Yeah, for
Yes.
a fucking
Yes.
slasher
Fucking
movie.
clown.
Yeah.
Clown gore.
It was
Yeah,
amazing.
It's fucking one of the most
Yeah.
extremely violent things I've ever seen. That's for sure.
Oh my god!
And I've seen a
I'm
lot of
too-
sick shit. Yeah.
I'm too sensitive. I'm a fucking baby.
Oh, then don't watch it.
oh
then
man,
do not watch
don't
it.
see
Yeah.
it. Yeah, Lupe
I
is
wa-
the
Yeah.
same.
I watch that
Lupe
movie.
is the same.
I watch Legend. I like that. No. In a world where orcas hate boats,
What the hell? Our rudder is gone and we're being rammed.
It's the orcas.
in the same world where boats are sentient,
Wait, they're being attacked by boats.
from the makers of Demon Squeaker and the original Blood Voyage come the next chapter in terror. Blood Voyage 2, Fear Willie. Sentience has spread from that sleepy harbor town to the open ocean, and the yachts have become a hive mind out to kill. But they didn't count on the whales fighting back.
They are destroying me. Attack them.
The orcas were no match for the ships. Outnumbered, they search for the one man that has taken down a man-eating boat, Mr. Captain.
Mr. Captain, you have to help them before it's too late.
I'll help the orcas, but I'm gonna need 24 lifeguards, a black and white scuba suit, and the orca from Free Willy.
Sir, that animal died years ago in captivity.
Then God help us all.
Starring once again, Stormy Timeshare as Mr. Captain, Chumley Bubbleguts as the orca translator, Boat as Boat, and introducing Tangy Blowhole as the orca queen.
You're up, everyone. We're swimming with the fishes.
I don't think that's what you want to say right now.
We've got you surrounded and grounded, boats. Give up.
I see we meet again, Mr. Captain.
You can't keep a good man down.
You can if you've got an anchor.
No other human orca team up against boats you've seen will probably compare. This late summer, don't miss Blood Voyage 2, Fear Willie. Rated PG-13 because we couldn't afford the extra fuck. Yeah.
Oh my
love
god,
Legend.
I love
Oh
Legend.
my God, I love it.
Tim Curry.
Tom Cruise before he fixed his teeth and he's all awkward. He's got that. I love him.
Yeah. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna say this. People like kind
I
of like
love
messed
messed up
up teeth. I feel, yeah, because like I feel like I mean this is weird. Like but these are not, but these aren't like the teeth
Right.
are like crowding each other out. They're just sort of,
They
it's
gave
like
them some,
they're just
yeah,
sort
they
of
just gave some
sailing
space
away.
there. Yeah, yeah. I have a thing for
Yeah,
gap
but
tooth
like
people in
people,
general.
but people,
like, specifically, I can't help
you know what?
myself.
I think it's a thing. I feel like it's the one of the more interesting things in our culture of like beauty standard things, that it's like in reverse. Like, don't
Yeah, I'm with
fix
you.
your shit. Let your shit kind of look crazy because
Especially if gaps. It's so
people,
cute. Oh
they
my
go
gosh.
bug.
I love it so much.
yeah, they get
I know.
they love it. They love the guys,
It's more-
girls, every.
It
It's
all
more
started with Eddie
interesting,
Murphy.
You know, it's like you don't look like a.
That gap tooth and
Oh,
that
yeah,
mustache
they
and
do.
that
Oh, yeah,
gap
the
tooth.
gap.
I was like, oh, be still my heart. Oh, so cute.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I will
I
say-
have.
I've
I
heard that
have.
before.
I will say though that Tom Cruise's teeth are like kind of funny, like how they're kind of
Yeah.
like
all
they
over the
kind
place.
of it's kind of like now I
You should
look at
kept
them,
them.
I'm like, damn,
Yeah, I
dude,
know.
that's yeah, keep
Now
that.
they're probably dentures
Go on.
anyway, because
Let your little-
he's probably knocked his teeth out 1,000 times flying off of motorcycles and shit. He's a lunatic.
Oh my god, you're right. I didn't think of that.
Did you see
He's like
that
a hockey
shit?
player.
I'm
They're
not
all
gonna get
gone.
no. I'm not gonna talk about Tom Cruise. But did you see that Mission Impossible shit that he did, where he actually?
Yes.
And I was
Yes.
like, are you?
I just
What the
I
fuck?
just saw it
How
today.
much
I
insurance
just
did that
saw
motherfucker
Mission
need to
Impossible
insure
today.
Tom Cruise's ass flying off a
loves it.
cliff? That dude must hate Scientology. He's like, just put me on the motorcycle, put me off the cliff 6 times. I don't care anymore. Get me out of Scientology. Rah! You're like, bro, you could just quit. You could just quit.
Wait, but you know what's funny though is like what they do to people's teeth before they put veneers on. Have you seen that? Where they shape them into tiny
Jesus,
nubs.
Lord have mercy.
Oh my gosh.
You know?
I have a thing about
It's like
that.
Willem
It's the
Dafoe in that
coolest.
movie.
You know, I'd at
It's
least
the
be like, can you make them
best.
pointy in case these fall off? I could at least still like chew through like tires or something.
No, they look
Oh,
like
Christopher
they look like
Walken in that movie.
sharp
Holy
little
shit.
chiclets or something,
Fuck,
or sharp
that scares
like
me.
yeah.
This is the
Gross.
most
They look
horrifying
fucked up.
shit is teeth talk.
Anyway,
Brought to you by the Blunt Letters. All right. But you know what? Before we
Yeah.
get too off topic, I do want to ask you two what you're drinking, just so I can have the closure. Lupe, what are you drinking?
Okay, I'm also doing a what were you drinking because I drank my drink. Was Indago strawberry gin, which you know is a Blunt Letter staple. And I found these strawberry popping boba that are also full
Fuck, I
of
knew you were gonna drink that.
vodka.
That's how I wanted to know.
Yeah.
Fucking
Strawberry.
didn't even wait for me to try them.
I couldn't help myself. It was
Awesome.
strawberry popping boba full of alcohol. I had to know. And
How are they?
so
good?
I think that the name Indago is like sucks. Snoop Juice is way better. He should eat.
Snoop Juice would have been the fucking coolest
Yeah,
shit in the world.
Indago, dude, please. Like that's terrible.
Trust us, we've been
Nobody
sliding
cares
into
about
that dude's
indigo.
DMs from the start because we were obsessed.
You're trying
I
to
was
get
like,
free
I can,
Indago. Where you're like,
yeah.
you go.
I would
"Hey,
take it.
yeah.
Honestly, it's
my
delicious.
cup's full of Indago. No, you go. My cup's full of Snoop. That's way better.
You know what? From now on,
Snoop.
we're never calling it Idago again. It's Snoop Juice from here.
Here
Yeah.
That's
Hear
terrible.
ye.
Don't let your friends name your drinks. Snoop.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But I know I want him on the show.
Yeah,
I want
Snoop
to
Juice
outsmoke
it
him
is.
because everyone compares me to Snoop Dogg. And I'm like, no, I want to be the standard. I want people to be like, what are you, Micaela Cornwall over here? What are you, Micaela
you and
Superstar?
Snoop Dogg are-
Like, I'll be smoking and smoking and smoking, and people are like, well, okay, Snoop Dogg, calm down. I'm like, whatever. Or I'll like be finishing the joint, and they're like, you smoke as much as Snoop Dogg. And I'm like, you know what? I want to officially outsmoke him, so I become the standard that people say, like, calm down. What are you being, Michaela Superstar over here? Jesus Christ. You know, it's like, I'm sick of being compared to him.
Okay, but be.
Because I think I could outsmoke him. I know
This
I
is the
could.
next hip hop feud.
You know,
No.
what do they say? Be careful what you wish for.
What's the worst going to happen? I'm going to
What's
barf
gonna
with you, my new
happen
best
is
friend, and be
you're
like,
gonna-
girl.
Hey, the heavy is the head that wears the crown. The weed crown.
Ooh.
Because you're gonna be.
You know, people come at me.
Yes.
Oh.
Just
But you know what
enjoy
that
your
means?
mellow life as the
Dude, we should
stoner
make a
queen
winner,
of them
like a
all, and
blunt
just chill.
Shit.
Enjoy it.
Ah. I would fucking die happy though, even if I died on that. But, you know, I
feel like this is a Seth Rogen movie. Like, I gotta smoke more weed than Snoop Dogg. I gotta.
than any fucking buddy.
Yeah, I gotta-
Fuck you, Willie Nelson.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah.
you.
Oh yeah, Willie Nelson.
Seriously.
No, but how
I
cool,
could outsmoke them all.
how funny would it
Guaranteed.
be if you're like, all right, I'm gonna smoke weed with Willie Nelson, and then like, you're like, okay, let's start smoking, Willie. And he's all, oh, I stopped smoking weed. And he just pulls out a crazy meth pipe and just starts ripping meth.
Oh my god.
He's all,
I'd be
this
like,
is what
I
we
guess it's on.
do in a trailer. Nah, Willie
I'd be
Nelson,
like,
nah,
oh
he wouldn't do
boy.
that. He wouldn't do that. I'm just kidding. The one
I
time,
mean, to be honest, if it
I wanna
was
braid
really
his
Willie
hair.
Nelson, I'd hit that fucking
yeah,
meth
yeah.
pipe with him.
You
where
know,
it's just
you know
for
what?
fun.
It's just.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'd be like, all right, fuck it, it's Willie
Yeah,
Nelson.
what
I'm not
happens?
gonna get
You
addicted.
You might not sleep
Trust
that
me.
night. Not a big deal. Not a big.
I've smoked meth before. I didn't get addicted. It's not that great, everybody. I mean, whatever. Maybe for some people.
Dude,
I have smoked it all time, a lot of times. Tinfoil, light bulbs, nice little crack pipes. It's not something I will be.
you know
addicted
what? You
to.
want to know something funny about the
not that
tinfoil, the
great.
tinfoil thing? I remember one time I was like talking to somebody smoking. Oh, if you smoke meth off tinfoil, it's bad because the chemicals that come off the tinfoil from the fire. And I'm like, you're worried about the tinfoil?
Right. Exactly.
No.
I know. That's the least of my problems when
I
I'm smoking meth.
remember
is the fucking
one time
tinfoil.
this dude passed me a joint. He's like, hey, you want to hit this joint? And I was like, yeah, sure. And I like just like took a rip of it, and it wasn't even weed. It was like meth with tobacco. Like,
Oh, what the fuck?
No, that's the worst thing ever.
What the fuck is that?
I was like, get out of here, you piece of shit.
That's the worst prank ever. That's a demon handed you that
worst.
shit.
That was the Sacramento
Oh
demonologist.
my god,
tricked
that
your
thing came
ass.
up from hell and was
Sorry.
like,
That
I've
was-
got
that
a
was
tobacco
Sacramento.
meth cigarette for you. Oh, definitely
shit.
that.
Oh yeah, dude,
That was definitely a demon. That's terrifying. I can't even stand a spliff. Some old dude, my old neighbor.
I know.
Oh, you
oh
guys.
my god.
Dude, my old neighbor's like so in love with me, and he's like he gave me this joint. He's like, I got this good ass joint for you, and I was like, he's like literally like 60s or 70s, and I was like, cool, and I started to smoke it, and it's like totally a spliff. It tastes like shit. I thought it was tobacco. And then he's like, how did that? And I didn't bring it up. A couple days later, he's like, how was that? And Lou was there. And I was like, yeah, dude, I'm sorry. I don't smoke tobacco. I didn't expect that. He's like, that didn't have tobacco. And I'm like, oh, then it was terrible. And then he was like, oh, okay. And I'm like, yeah, your weed's awful then. I was like, if that wasn't tobacco,
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
wanna
ever want to
smoke
smoke your weed again. And he was like, well,
weed.
I got other stuff. I got other stuff. I'm like, no, thank you.
Well,
I don't know what that
it was.
was.
A special. It was a
It tasted
special.
so bad.
Special delivery. It was a special weed.
I was like, were you trying to roofie me, old man?
Oh my
He was like, smoke this weed. It's dipped in formaldehyde. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
I tried to smoke.
well-
I tried to smoke cigarettes dipped in formaldehyde because I heard it in a rap song when I was in high school. What do they call that?
Sherm?
Smoking sherm stick.
Yeah,
I
I did
tried to
smoke
s-
Sherm when I moved to Oakland.
I tried to
Same.
smoke sherm stick and get just fucking jacked up and go crazy like on PCP, but it didn't really work at all.
It's not. It's more like nitrous hits that last too long. It's like wah 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 wah.
Oh, is that what
wah,
happened?
wah.
Yeah, I
This is
didn't.
nitrous. We had it formaldehyde, like mint leaves they called Sherm, and we went. And there was a big, huge block party in Oakland, and we were there all just like wah 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 wah. And everyone's like, what's my kids doing at the block party?
Classic
And we
Oakland.
just sat on the curb, and then like our neighbors just handed us like potato salad and shit. Was like, eat this. Like they were like, you need to eat or something. What's wrong with you? And we were like, anyway, that's Oakland.
Oakland
They took care of
sherm
us.
stick to potato salad pie.
Sherm stick. all the the
Nice.
90s.
But
Anyway.
yeah, okay, we're
Um,
back.
okay.
Are we done talking about what are you drinking?
Wait, Sean. Okay, Sean, just tell me what you're drinking.
I just finished
Give it to
it. I was drinking an old fashioned, just like last night.
Woo.
That's cool.
Homemade old fashioned. It's
I love
delicious.
an old fashioned.
I also finished mine. Mine was like a weird Caucasian inside fleshy color because I was trying to make a special drink called the Skin Crawl for our
Oh
guests.
wow!
But
But you got
I'll make it again. I still have more. I'll make a second one. It's
And
really
it was
weird
flesh
looking,
colored.
but it's
it was flesh colored.
it was Caucasian
Okay,
flesh
got it.
colored. It was like pinky weird, and it had chunks in it and stuff. Anyway,
Chunks.
you know I like a theme. It has chunks. I like a theme. It has tahini on it too. It's all
Oh,
over
hell
me.
yeah.
So I put tequila blanco, roses, sweet lime syrup, and then I took watermelons and cucumbers and I put them in a fucking blender. And then I poured it through a sifter thing and made juice. This is
Sounds
fancy.
so good.
And it's so dumb. And then I got the juice, and then I added all that stuff together with lime. No, wait. I muddled that orange mint shit I'm growing outside. Oh, so I've got mint, tequila, the lime syrup, watermelon cucumber juice, and watermelon cucumber fucking seltzer on top.
Ooh.
And an umbrella with frozen chunks of watermelon.
that
that I
does
just,
sound
like,
very
going for it.
festive.
Isn't that festive?
Yeah, goes in
So
looking
many
like
things.
puke, comes out looking like puke. That's it.
Telling you.
Tired of being a 4D girl trying to make it in a 3D world.
Hey, is there something off about Jim from accounting?
Nah, I think he's just French.
You long for the bland, colorless existence that the great apes celebrate so joyously.
Monday weather. Am I right, guys?
Jeez, my wife is sure annoying with her depression.
can't wait to go home to my house to drink beer and admire boobs this weekend.
Would you like to make mouth sounds with nearby humans without causing irreparable damage to the collective psyche?
Wow, I barely remember that the face of God was weeping.
Let Totally Terrestrial mask your terrifying eldritch horrors and taste the human experience in all its damp and musty glory.
Totally Terrestrial combines state-of-the-art tentacles, making droplets with real particles of human sweat and feces.
He smells like my dad.
Simply spray and watch as you transform into a solid form, perfectly calibrated for the 3D world.
Side effects may include an unintended surge of empathy towards the human race. Users may find themselves empathizing with human emotions and even adopting human-like values and concerns.
A slight luminescent glow may appear around the user's body, giving off an otherworldly aura. This side effect may lead to increased attention from others, both human and extraterrestrial.
Totally Terrestrial has changed my way of looking at the world. Now I can finally stand these human flesh bags.
I have found it much easier to fit in when I go to my human job. Before, I was very much what the humans called bullied. But now, I'm seeming to only be harassed.
Do not combine with corn dogs or other state fair food, as you will develop a rash.
I used to exist in multiple states in all eras of existence. Now I have depression and am in debt.
My terrestrial being has finally stabilized and I am free to travel throughout the other dimensions without worrying about getting stuck in doorways or garbage chutes.
I hit a kid with my car.
Do not use if you have ever mated with or even had sex with Cthulhu. It will make you into an even more horrible-looking creature to the humanoids and send them into a spiral that they will never, ever recover from.
Do not use if you have reversed the flow of space-time for more than 35 minutes on or before the vernal equinox in years ending with 5, 2, and 11.
Do not use to trick humans into your gaping mouth to eat them or steal their souls.
Be sure to use sunblock when combining with 24-karat gold flakes or chains.
Do not use if you plan to go outside wearing 24-karat gold or are indoors with 14-karat gold. Do not use if currently possessed or lactating.
Totally Terrestrial. Orders today before you get ET'd, if you know what I mean.
Oh, all right. The skin crawl, that's awesome. I gotta remember that, those ingredients. But cool news about the skin crawl, if you feel like listening to this bullshit.
Yes.
Is the reason that I ended up talking to the Cinedigm people is because they also bought bloodydisgusting.com, and that they are now we're producing this skin crawl radio drama podcast with all this, awesome. Like all this cool voice actors and actresses.
That's so cool.
That's amazing.
And it's all radio drama stuff. I got Tim Heidecker is like a scientist.
Nice.
I got like Blake Anderson from Workaholics. And I got
amazing.
Peaches Christ is doing.
What? We love Peaches Christ.
Yeah, and like a lot of different cool people. And so yeah, that's coming out in September.
Like and subscribe.
And
that's awesome.
Yeah, and
just in time for spoopy season.
Yep, just in time. And then I'm actually working right now on Skin Crawl 3, of course, is still coming. And then I'm working with this company called what's their name? I'm forgetting the name. I'm really sorry. It's something classics, role-playing game classics. But anyway, they're making a Skin Crawl RPG adaptation to their Exalted Funeral is the name of the role-playing game company. Anyway, so they're doing they have this thing called Mystic Punks, this game RPG where it's like you're like a kid punk and you're trying to save your town, and there's like mutants and magic and zombies and weird shit. You gotta and like there's like maybe a portal behind the 7-Eleven, and you have to like
Hell yeah.
Like, yeah, as usual.
beat up monsters with your skateboard and like all this stuff. So I'm kind of doing an like the skin crawl kind of peripheral thing for Mystic Punks. So it'll be, you could play it with that. And so I'm drawing all the characters from like a lot of stories that aren't even out yet and all this stuff for a monster manual and everything. But also there's this dude, this amazing, his name's Jimmy Screamer Claus. Do you know who that is? He does Jimmy Screamer Claus does some of the most psychotic, bizarre, psychedelic horror, like uncomfortable, weird computer animation stuff. He did some stuff for Flying Lotus.
All right.
But he's done these totally insane videos. They're on YouTube. Jimmy Screamer Claus. Well, he's doing an adaptation of one of my stories in animation form. And I just have like a lot of random shit going on with Skin Crawl right now.
I love his
and
stuff.
It's really fun. I got John Wayshak, this amazing artist, to do a story in third issue. Yeah, he's insane. And then I got this really cool artist from Argentina named Enrique Alcatena, and he helped me do an adaptation of I think it's Empire of the Necromancers, which is a Clark Ashton Smith adaptation. But so it's just this shit's going on, just working on this stuff. I don't know. I've been working on a board game called Realm Runners with my friend Jason, and it's totally nuts. So we'll be doing like a crowdfunding thing for that in a couple months, but it's an insane amount of work to do all the art for all the cards, all the
we made one,
board, the game, the boxes, all the characters, and then there's going to be little figures.
Just
it's
unplayable. It's a fucking nightmare. It's unplayable.
Yeah.
It really like made people uncomfortable.
You made a game.
It needs
it's
a redo,
nightmare
but
game.
We did make a board game. It's got a truth or dare section that you don't get to choose. You just pick a card and like the dares got too real. Ellelecktric picked the card that was like send a selfie to your ex.
The dares got too
and
real.
And then she did, and he was like, "Hey man, been thinking about you." And she's like, "Oh God!" It was like it's just the kind of things that shouldn't happen.
Yeah. He's like, "You look really happy." I was like,
I thought they were just going to ignore that.
We realized it was a bad idea. We stopped playing after that.
One person got like 2 squares in and never left the whole game because they landed on the spelling one. We have like, it's a nightmare. It's like you have to spell the worst words. There's like a math section.
Oh yeah, they were
trapped.
trapped.
It's so bad.
Damn, this sounds like a It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia game that they would play together.
If I could tell you the amount of times people have compared me and my life to that fucking show, I swear to God, it's.
Oh yeah, which character? You're kind of a mix of a few, I think. Maybe.
Yeah, I feel like they're just like you get yourself in these situations that are very sunny, and you say shit. I'm thinking, I don't actually know. I don't know who I mean, I feel like I am like a somewhere between Charlie Day and then the creepy, the funny one. A little bit. And
okay,
then I guess the girl thrown in too, though. I got the girl.
I feel like
too.
you've got some Charlie Day. You've got some.
Yeah.
You've got some Charlie. You've got. Yeah. I think you also have a little Sweet D.
Yeah, I got some Sweet D in me.
Got some Sweet D in there.
You know, because I do the times up from that episode all the time.
All right.
So good. You have witnessed that. Times up. Yeah.
I got some people next door that kind of remind me of the O'Boyles or whatever. Or
oh my God, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's like the whole house of people. I'm like trying to ascertain what's going on with them.
Are you related or all married?
Very bizarre. They won't talk. They won't talk to me, and like they kind of just And then like I always hear the kids kind of yelling and screaming, and then I'm like. But they all seem like they're online a lot, and they're like barbecuing, but I don't know. It's very like everything's sequestered. Everybody, but it's like they're weird. Their behavior is so goddamn weird and incongruent that I'm just like, endlessly fascinated. And then like, and so there's like, I see like a little girl there's like a little girl and a little guy, and they're kind of yelling. And then the little girl is like, I can hear her kind of talking. So I'll go outside, and she was just like stabbing out the screen with her scissors today.
Oh,
with her scissors, like cutting the screen. And she's like,
that's a keeper. That's a keeper.
9. And then I like look, and she had just cut all of her hair off with the scissors. And I was like, oh man, this is wild. And then like the little boy, like just today I saw him, he had like an eye patch on, and I'm like, dude, what are they fucking doing to these fucking
That little
kids?
Girl got it with the scissors, bro. She was like, I'm practicing
like,
for my brother.
But like, you know, one of them, like I saw her, she kind of came outside. She was just wearing like a day dress, and she was just like looking kind of normal. And then she just like starts like running down the street. And I'm like, this is weird. And then like I drove away, and I came back, but I came back down this other road, and I saw her down this other road, like alone, kind of like talking to herself. And I was like, what the fuck, dude?
Wow.
You ever seen that movie, The Burbs?
Yes.
I'm letting those people like, dude, I gotta get to the bottom of this shit. This shit's stupid. Their hair's all cut off, the kid's fucking eye patch. Anyway. But you know, it's like one of those things where like once you notice something, and then you kind of can't stop like noticing.
Yes, absolutely. I've had
I'm
that
like
neighbor.
trying to make friends with them. Like, hey, can I come in? Can I come inside?
Yeah.
And what's going on in here?
Can I see what's hanging on your walls?
They're like, this guy's creeping me out.
Get the scissors.
There's a guy that lives next door. He drives little devils and demons all fucking day. He
They're
keeps
gonna
trying to
get you
get
the
in our
scissors.
house.
Yeah, it turns out you're the creep.
Life is fun.
They're watching you.
Yeah.
If you wonder about dark matter, missing links, and wild lives of scientists, space updates, and cutting-edge technological breakthroughs, then this is a podcast you've been looking for.
Join hosts Micaela Superstar and Ellelecktric
And Gerbil.
Shut up, Gerbil!
for a drink and a savvy science conversation that gives you fuel for your nerdiest discourse and jokes you can't wait to rip off.
Check out our website at thebluntletters.com, our new home on the interwebs for all things Blunt Letters.
Follow us and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts, including Apple Podcasts.
Fancy. The Blunt Letters Podcast, subversively nerdy. Thanks again for listening to Bleed With Me podcast. This is just part 1 of 2 episodes where we're talking to Skinner. Just seemed like a good time to take a break because it's been almost an hour. We're going to come back, and next week on the Blunt Letters podcast, next Tuesday, we won't be back on Bleed With Me, so go check it out, all you guys out there who only listen to my horror podcast. Now, we are talking horror next week, so you will not be disappointed. See how I got you in? I'm reeling you into my other podcast. We also talk about mental health, relationships, love, life, all kinds of awesome shit that we actually don't usually touch upon, but probably should. And stay tuned because we are going to have so many more guests, and we also have our Patreon, like we mentioned. We would love you to go join so we can actually get more guests and do more things like a live show. And tune in to Sean's Secret Seance every Wednesday after the Blunt Letters podcast. So even if you don't get enough horror next week, you'll have some more the next day. Don't you worry. And as always, we appreciate and we love all our listeners. Answer our polls, shout out to us, leave us a voice message. We totally listen. And stay bloody.